always so quick with 4 days. The preparation is always a mixture of recovery, because obviously the ones who played the majority of the game have to recover for match day +1 and match day +2. They have to recover, but it's also an opportunity for the players who didn't play so much or didn't play at all to train hard the following day. So it's always trying to get the balance and trying to get in as much of the tactical work as you are able to do. My emotions are normally the same as the players. When we lose a game, it's always difficult, always, because you go into every game, you plan every game, and if you don't get the outcome that you want, it's difficult.
Les émotions sont toujours pareilles, moi et les joueurs, en cas de défaite, parce que quand vous perdez un match, vous n'êtes jamais bien, vous n'êtes pas forcément content. Donc, émotionnellement, j'ai toujours le même feeling que mes joueurs quand nous perdons un match.
But this is always part of the game. What I do is I very much appreciate the question, and I also very much appreciate the levels of support that I've had. But in a press conference here, where I think we're looking forward very much to the next game, I think that is something that is very much in the past. I think it's had a lot of media coverage, and so I thank everybody for the messages of support. But I think probably today is a day to very much look forward to a very competitive game that we have tomorrow. But again, I understand the question, and I thank everybody for their support. I think would have seen Richard making 2 very important saves for us, and this is what we expect from any of our goalkeepers. What we always have to assess, we have 3 goalkeepers with us, and we have a very good goalkeeping coach that mostly everybody here would be aware of, and we, in conversations, in the training, preparation for the game, we will make decisions. But I think as regards his personal performance in the first game, yes, I think we were grateful for certainly 2 good saves that he had to make, and this is the role of any goalkeeper that plays in any team. Okay, so what we know we are up against a very good, experienced team that, of course, are used to doing very well in this competition. You know, our responsibilities are, and I know we speak about looking forward, but our responsibilities are to assess in our last game where we should have done better, the areas that we should have done better, and to make sure that we can improve going into the next game. Our level has to be higher. We are playing on paper, a very good side, a better team. So we know that our levels have got to be better. Oh, okay, so I think I understand the question. My role as the coach during the game is to analyse, to speak with my coaches that were with me, to analyse what we see on the pitch, and to give this information to the players predominantly in the preparation to the game, before the game, and half time. And what will happen is during the game there will be periods and moments during the game where you are able to get over to the players some additional information. Some information is difficult to get over when you have a large crowd and it's a noisy atmosphere. Sometimes vocally, for something you want to get over to the players, it's always difficult. But this is not me. This is for every coach, particularly every coach that plays in a big stadium and a big atmosphere. So we use the moments of the game to get over the information to the players that we can. And we can only do it in their moments because, I say, because of the atmosphere. So as regards to being able to get over any messages I need to get over, then yes, I will do this as best as possible and as regular as possible. So just an update on Mohamed. Mohamed Kudus is, as most are aware, he joined camp later than anybody else because of an injury that he sustained in his last game for West Ham. We will continue to assess him. We have today and tomorrow morning to assess. He has trained the last few days, but we will assess him, as I say, today and tomorrow, and make a decision tomorrow. We changed personnel in the first game to a player that is a more offensive type player. But these are the requirements that we have regarding the players that are always available, and so it's two. One, it's picking a team with the strengths that we have and the players that are available, and then the second part is always the opposition and how we feel that is the best way to play against the opposition. So these are always decisions and planning that we make, and this is something that's always done with myself and my technical team over a period of time, and analysis of our last game and analysis of course, the opposition that we play. Well, firstly, I don't know the expression. I have an expression. Hopefully, this is a good omen that the Black Stars in this same position throughout the years have been able to come through victorious in the second game. It is something that I am aware of, but I think the biggest motivation for the players is that we are here. We didn't get the result we needed in the first game. This is the motivation we need for the second game. We want to do well in this competition. This is the motivation that we need for this game. We are up against a big team, successful team in Egypt. This is the motivation. And probably more than anything is we are aware of expectations. We have a wonderful support behind us and always do. And there isn't one player in the squad, and Jordan's here, having played in AFCONs before and represented Ghana for so many years. There isn't one player in this squad that isn't aware of what this game means, and they're the biggest motivations that we can give to the players.